very cold. That's the temperature. See it? Very cold. Negative 321 degrees Fahrenheit. So very, very cold substance. And we're going to do some cool demonstrations with it. Now, first question, how did I get this, or why do I work the Red Cross? And I got to tour a Red Cross-like facility, and they showed me their liquid nitrogen tanks because they save blood if it's really rare. There's some kinds of blood types, and I'm not talking about B neg, A positive, I'm not talking about that kind of thing. It's different. Take more science. You'll learn about it. But they can save that blood by dropping it drop by drop into liquid nitrogen, and then save it for when they need
What's
it.
What's inside the balloon?
Air.
Air, right? What state of matter?
Gas.
We'll go with the gas, okay? All right. So if we have a gas, if I put it in the liquid nitrogen, what do you think is going to happen to the balloon? First off, move it around a little bit. So you say it will shrink. Once I pull it out, what will it start doing though? It should start expanding. Right there, we can see the balloon. Did it shrink a little bit? There's a little bit of water, probably right at the bottom there. Again, it's kind of hard to see there.
Droplets.
So we can see it expanding. Molecules are warming up because the air temperature is a lot warmer than what the liquid nitrogen cooled it down.
Look at the bottom of that. And I want you to see the difference. And then our pre-chemistry kids can maybe tell us if this means it's more or less viscous. Let's do this. And something we should also mention, you can see, those of you that are close, this is boiling because this stuff is so cold, anything around it, the air, any surface. So there you can see how it flows like a liquid because it is. Put a little bit more in it. And notice some of it maybe spilled out. What happens as it comes into contact with the air? It evaporates. You don't get any salty, okay? Now I'm going to swirl this and carry this around. Do you see the difference? So low viscosity spins around there for quite some time. Boom! So we are a bunch of suckers, you know. How many of you guys have paid quite a bit of money for ice cream in ball form? You know what I'm talking about? Like $8 for a thing of that?
Every chance I get, right here.
Yeah, it's so good. Well, and you can go to really fancy restaurants if you watch Top Chef, and I let it melt, okay? And I'm just gonna dip it right in there. And as it falls in there, it forms little spheres, little dots. Liquid nitrogen. Just like, have you guys ever put butter or oil in a really hot skillet and it like beads up and it sizzles? Same thing. Okay, so put some in there, make a bunch of it. What the heck? It's right before lunch, you guys are hungry. So make some Dippin' Dots while those cook. Also, we're gonna make some frozen marshmallows. That'd probably be good. I really should be doing this with my glove hand. Frying in frozen. Oh, good question. How is this healthy to eat? This seems dangerous, right? Like, why would you consume this? Do you guys know what most of the air? It gets cold, and we create clouds. So we're going to use the nitrogen to represent the cold atmosphere. Yes. And you are creating a cloud.
We make it snow.
I don't know. Isn't that cool? There you go. You can touch a cloud right there. Don't maybe touch the water. But that's how we get that.
Alright, so you can see that it did kind of indent a little bit. We'll see if it still bounces. I got it for free, so it's okay. Right. I always wondered how they light up too. Now I can really look at it. Right? Perfect.
Everybody's running.
Here, I'll do it on this side. Ready? Here it comes.
You hear that? What'd you guys get from that?
I just held the stem. I didn't drop it.
Can you preserve it to Valentine's Day?
You gotta preserve your flowers for Valentine's
Oh
Day.
my, oh my. This is not working out as good as it was much smarter to just hold the stem. I should have asked another scientist how they approached the problem before I tried it. That's okay. Here we go.
Oh.
We lost some of the flower. Tragic.
What do you guys say?
Thank you.
Oh, nice.